After 3 years, this is my last day at Local 5. There's not enough words that I can use to express how thankful I am that my first full-time job was in my home state. But I'll do the best I can with a few minutes. Believe it or not, Local 5 hired me before my senior year at Simpson College. Looking back, I'm not quite sure how I balanced Friday night blitz and weekly trips to Kinnick Stadium with a full-time class load that included intro to music studies while living in a fraternity. But I'm sure glad that Raina Garcia and the Local 5 management gave this 21-year-old a shot way before I was ready. One of the reasons I got the job was because I knew the area. I grew up in Indianola, and I'm proud of those roots. I'll never forget when my younger brother Ethan and I were on the same Little League team. Despite being 2 years older than him and taller, he was named to the All-Star team and I wasn't. My parents told me that night that my dream shouldn't be to play in the MLB. They knew that I had a unique skill set to know almost every stat of every player, and even though I didn't want to hear that as a fifth grader, I'm sure glad my parents had the guts to be honest with me. That showed me how God moves in mysterious ways and has opened up door after door along the way to chase my passion. But just having the dream isn't enough. Jobs aren't easy to land in this industry, and you certainly can't be picky. There are 210 news markets in the U.S. The fact that all of the chips fell in place for me to land in central Iowa this early in my career is something that I'll never take for granted. I've been able to cover my lifelong favorite team at Hilton Coliseum all the way out to Boston. I also witnessed the Caitlin Clark effect and all that came with it, and I'm confident that I'll never experience anything like that ever again. Trips to March Madness, the NFL Draft, and the Big Ten and Big 12 championships were memorable, but it's the stories of Iowans inspiring and overcoming that'll leave the biggest impact on me. There are so many great athletes and great people in the state, and that's why us sports reporters are able to do what we do. As a native Iowan traveling to proud small towns like Linville, Mount Ayr, Guthrie Center were just as vital to me as showing you the Southeast Polk football dynasty. All of those road trips were paid off by lifelong memories. Luckily, my next venture will be in this very state in media, and I'm glad that I don't need to say goodbye to Iowa. But as I say a bittersweet goodbye to Local 5 and the viewers at home, I hope that I've made you proud, because I'm certainly proud to be one of you. For the final time, Jake Brend, Local 5 Sports.
Don't, that's not the final thing yet. That's not the final thing. We're not done quite yet. Jake, that was amazing. I just loved looking back at all those pictures because you don't realize how many memories you make and how many just things that you do over the span of 3 years.
It was hard to pick out. There were so many memories. Yeah,
you've been all over the state. You mentioned kind of your wide depth of knowledge, which has just been incredible. And I think something that people don't necessarily realize is the fact that this is we have two people running our entire sports department here at Local 5. And so you guys have just done an amazing job, all the way to Iowa City, up to Ames, sort of every corner of the state, really. You've just done an excellent job, and you're certainly going to be missed here.
Well,
but
thank you.
There's a few goodbyes left before we send you off for good. And we want to start with a special message from someone that you know and love.
Hi, Jake, your biggest fan coming at you. Hey, bud, couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished at Channel 5 to be Iowa's top sportscaster. Are you kidding me? We are just so thrilled and excited for you and your next journey, but we're going to miss seeing you on Local 5. Best of luck to you. I'll see you at dinner.
I love that.
That's
oh my
amazing.
gosh. That was your mom.
Yes.
We interviewed her for a story earlier this week, and
That's
she'll see you at
amazing.
dinner. I love that message because
it'll be good dinner.
Yeah.
But again, like I said in my little farewell, her honesty with me, it's one of the main reasons that I'm where I am today.
Absolutely.
And I couldn't be more thankful.
It's a fitting message for Father's Day too, but just the support that we receive from our parents in this industry is crucial because we know it's obviously not easy. So I know your mom is so proud of you. She shared that with all of us and just loved that message. Okay, the goodbyes, they're still not done yet. Of course, she couldn't be here tonight, but your weekend partner in crime, Larissa Leone, she also has one last farewell for you.
Jake, Brend. It has been so amazing spending the last 3 years anchoring by you. I tell you what, you are like the little brother that I never wanted. I'm just kidding. You have been so fun to work with, and I love that we are just two rural Iowa kids that are making a huge difference with our lives and representing our home state and showing the kids out there that you can grow right in your home state, and you are a perfect example of that. I'm going to miss the Soprano references that I get to throw your way and all the jokes that we have, but I know that you are destined for really amazing things, so I can't wait to see you grow even more. Toodaloo.
I know you guys have a special bond on the weekends.
Yeah, that 3 years of
3 years.
Not only just what you see on air, but we sit up in that newsroom for 8-9 hours every weekend. So that's a lot of time, not just with Larissa, but all of the weekend staff from production and Calvin and Nate to like when I started. There's been so many people that have been there every step of the way, and that's what you miss about this is you miss the relationships and friendships you make along the way.
Yeah, I asked Jake just before this, I asked him, what are you going to miss most? And you said the people. And I think that's really, sort of, I think a big message that a lot of people, it's important for us to all sort of reflect on just how we all can come together as a team and we work together and you build such special relationships with the people that you work with. And I know you've made a lot of different relationships. A lot of different people have come through here over the last 3 years and you've been able to make some great friendships. So I know we're going to miss you, but you're not, like you said, you're not going far. You're still going to be here in the area.
In Iowa.
Yes. And I'm sure that Jake will look forward to sharing his plans here in just a little bit. But from all of us here at Local 5, you just mentioned some of our producers and our directors, both on camera and behind the scenes. We want to thank you and wish you the best of luck with all your future endeavors.
Thank you for being a part of this, Megan. That was a very cool surprise.